Check, check. Everything working? Alright, I just updated a bunch of drivers, so hopefully nothing broke. I don't know, it was weird. I was gonna start way earlier, but it just felt like everything was running really slow. So I started updating stuff and nothing worked. It's still running slow. But it should still be fine. It's just I need to, for whatever reason, right now my Elgato was taking up 20% of my CPU just idle without even like having stream on, so just need to make sure I turn it off if I'm doing something, or I disable the source. I don't know, Windows updated a couple days ago, and yeah, my computer has felt like shit ever since that Windows update. Also, cutscene.
Let me tell you a tale. It took place 360,000, no, 14,000 years ago. Well, to me it seems like only yesterday. To you, it could be tomorrow. It's the story of a man, known by 72 different names. What should I call him? When we first met, his name was Enoch.
Enoch.
And even then, he wouldn't let anyone tell him what to do. Not even me. But he was a pretty good guy.
This song. So apparently this is the only game this company made. Like, they hired some ex-Devil May Cry dev and we're like, hey, make a game for us on our new studio. They made this and it flopped, so the studio disbanded and they never made another game. Although supposedly there's a spiritual successor to this called like the Lost Child or some shit like that, Lost something. But it's a turn-based dungeon crawler RPG, so it's not like this game at all. It's just like a story continuation. Ding 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 ding. Can I change the the language? It's already set. It's already set to Japanese. Oh yeah, I probably already have a save file in here, don't I? I have to overwrite it or delete it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Ding it, ding it, ding. Collection. Yeah, just start a new game. Oh, I gotta figure out where to put my cam. Well, we won't know until we get into the game and see the HUD, the UI. Select the difficulty. Easy, normal. Easy or normal. What? The game starts just like that. Are we seriously in gameplay? I don't even know what the buttons are. I'm naked? Alright, I found the block button, but I don't think you can block that.
安心しろ。チャンスは一度きりじゃない。
Never give up, not even if you're completely drained. You gotta keep struggling to the bitter end. If you die in battle, rapidly press buttons on the controller. Okay. This game is weird as fuck. Back to the main menu. What the hell? Did I do something wrong? What? The different cutscene this time. What is happening, dude? A lot of books.
いや、こっちの話だ。お前は下へ降りるのは久しぶりだろう。私はそうでもないが。イーノック、そんな装備で大丈夫か？一番いいのを頼む。さあ、行こう。
It's the best armor you got.
少し話をしよう。
So many load screen things loading. The journey begins. Can I play? No.
イーノック、彼らが見えるか？まずは彼らの元まで進んでみろよ。
Is this the tutorial? Well, I can jump. Oh, I can punch. And kick. There's 2 jump buttons. What the hell?
お前たち人が道具や武器と呼ぶものは、すべて天界の知恵が根源
Wisdom
なん
from
だ。
heaven.
今から何千年経っても人がたどり着けない神の英知さ。
Hey, I can run. Oh wait, never mind. So A and B and X and Y do the same thing?
イーノック、あいつらのいるところまで飛んでみろ。
Jumping to them. What is happening? I think this is a you shouldn't put your webcam on the screen kind of game, I guess. It's a cinematic experience. Start to finish. The fruits of wisdom were created by God. They can be helpful to people or they can be abused for evil. It all depends on how you use them. Don't let your enemies draw near them in battle.
さあ、イーノック、自由に戦え。
Move, attack, guard, double jump.
イーノック、人が持つ唯一絶対の力。それは自らの意志で進むべき道を選択することだ。お前は常に人にとって最良の未来を思い、自由に選択していけ。
This is so fucking
な
weird.
かなかやるじゃないか。素手でそれだけやれるなら神の武器も使え
God's
そうだな。
weapons.
そいつはアーチ。打天使たちが盗んでいった知恵の一つだ。うまく使いこなせよ、イーノック。
What kind of a weapon is that?
セムヤザ率いるグリゴリの天使たちが打点し、地上界に逃れたのに気づいたのは、神の元からあらゆる知恵が持ち去られた後だった。そう、今のように。
Did anybody catch that? What did he say?
そこまでだ、イーノック。アークエンジェルたちもお出ましか。
事態は今、ルシフェルがお前に見せた
It's
通
a
りだ。
fell. Not fur.
我らアークエンジェルの声がお前を導く。
イーノック、神を裏切った打天使たちを天界へ連れ戻せ。それがお前の使命。心配するな。私も彼らのそばにいる。
Is it always supposed to say loading during the
帳を
cutscenes?
抜けるぞ。
And they run a little bit
帳を
choppy
抜けれ
too.
ば地上界だ。懐かしいだろ、イーノック。
You know. Yeah, I can't follow the story at all right now. Might have to read a synopsis. Maybe I should have read the
地
game
上界に
manual.
転生したのは7名。
Seven angels have fallen to earth.
あいつらは
Big
打点し
mistake.
て人と同じ肉体を得ているが、魂を引き剥がしてこの牢獄に永遠につ
Okay,
ない
so
で
we're
やろう。
the cops, and we gotta catch some fugitives. Gotcha. We're gonna put them in jail. Lock away the bad guys. This screen right here kind of reminds me of Devil May Cry, like the way it shows like an item or something like that with a description like this. It's very Devil May Cry like. Michael's ring will bind the fallen angels in their prison. Can you open those for them? They've never been used before, so they must be real tight. Don't worry if you have to knock him around a bit. Can I knock this fool around? No.
バラケル、ここをあいつの死に場所にしてやってくれ。
Barrackwell?
セムヤザ、首謀者はお前もよく知っているエルダーの評議員だ。
The mouse.
アラキエル、地上界をあいつの最後の住処にしてはいけない。サリエル、あいつが語る愛に惑わされるな。アルマロス、踊るあいつの口から反省の言葉が聞ければいいが。
枷に攻撃を与えるんだ。すべての牢獄を解き放とう。
Okay, it's kind of like Devil May Cry, where if you delay the first attack, then you get a different follow-up combo.
エゼキエル、慈しむという言葉の意味をあいつは分かっていない。アザゼル、グリゴリの統率者でありセムヤザの右腕だ。
いいのく気をつけて。彼らに見つかったみたいだ。
Nocto. Okay. I can't move the camera, can't rotate it. See how blocking works. How good is blocking? Okay. Blocking works pretty good. Is it 360-degree blocking? It is. That was weird. Oh, I get it. If you do the delay, he does that jump over. Interesting. Flame of Power raises latent ability. Launch them. You can't cancel in the block. Can I see my moves? Pause. No, you cannot. No, you may not. What about select? Advice for battle. Given to you by Lucifel. Oh, it's just it shows you, okay, only things you've already encountered. Oh, you can, okay, jump in there. But it knocked them away. How do I launch this guy and then chase him up in the air to do more damage? The launcher knocks them like back. Maybe there's a different launcher, or you need to do it near a wall.
さあ、いいのく旅の始まりだ。
Begins. So is this supposed to be the Earth? Alright, can I change the audio options? It's way too like peaky and loud for me. It sounds terrible. But sometimes lowering the in-game audio helps with that. Turn it back to neutral. Okay, I'll have to tweak these a couple times, maybe to dial in the right volume. Oh, you can go right into a launcher. Okay. There's no like, there's no lock on or strafe. Weird. But if I hold block and then back and attack, okay. Oh, you can just hold block and attack and he does the launcher. Okay. But I can't do the combo on whiff. Weird. I think I have to launch somebody. Ramp. Nice enemy. Okay, you can do the delay anytime you want. Alright. Doesn't have to be after the first attack. It can be after any attack. And you can hold block and attack at any point to do the launcher too. Okay. He knocked me out of it. Ooh, if you hold block and press jump, you gotta dodge. Oh, you get an air attack from the dodge too. Nice. What's happening? Why did the screen freeze? What's going on in your game? As you purify enemies, their vileness accumulates on your weapon. It is possible to remove the vileness by purifying the weapon. Take heart, Enoch. If anyone can purify a weapon, it's you, God's chosen one. Left bumper. Let's see.
できたじゃないか。それがジョーカー。汚れを清める聖なる力さ。
赤き輝きを浄化せよ。青き輝きはみなぎる力の証。
Oh, I parried him. There's a just defend. Special moves. Can evade enemy attacks by spinning. Right bumper plus A for a special move. Okay. Ooh, I forgot there was a charge attack. Oh shit, I completely forgot that was a thing. I should have been trying charge attacks on these guys. It does different things, depending on when you do it in the combat. It It only changes when you do it after that hit. Okay, so if you do a charged heavy instead of the last hit in your string, he does that launcher instead. But wait, the last hit in your string is a launcher, so you just get a heavy launcher. Okay. That makes sense. Mix it up with normal attacks for the best result. What generic advice. He doesn't really auto-face that well. I wonder if there's another button that helps with that. It'd be nice if there was a lock on, you know? Lock on your target button. But it seems like they've omitted it, like, on purpose. So can I reset my combo anytime I want with the delay? Yeah, you can. You know, you can tell it's based on Devil May Cry, but it's like, it's got its own set of rules. It's not just copying what Devil May Cry is like. It feels a little bit more open-ended in the way you can string your attacks together. But you know, in Devil May Cry, in the later ones, you can switch weapons on the fly, so it is open-ended. He's calling God on his cell phone. The music picks back up. Saving with Lucifer. So just here to the music stuff. What? Okay, I guess this is my previous save file. We haven't played this game since 2013, y'all. Wow, 15 years. Haven't touched this game in 15 years. I played 8 hours of it. I actually got hella far in this, damn. Whoa. Well, rip that save file. Unless that's the time of day. Maybe that was the time of day. Yes, ma'am. Such a weird looking game.
取り除くことによって人
A
類は
perverted
いつも
evolution?
解放される。
Is there a secret cave in the waterfall?
ようだね。選択を誤らないでいいの。
Dun, dun, dun. I just came from here. Boss fight?
そうか。神は拒まれたか。だが我々はすでにかつてより一段高いところにいる。たとえ神でもこの進化を止められはしない。もはや選択の余地はないのだ。これ以上同じことを言わせるな。帰れ。
あいつよっぽど自信があるのか、それともバカなのか。奴らを連れ戻さないと本当に洪水が来るぞ。
Things could get wetter? What are you talking about? What do you mean wetter? These people are yelling their asses off. The arch is the most mobile weapon. It stay in the air for the longest time. Oh, hold A to glide. Cool. Like, the instruments aren't too loud, it's just the people singing. They're really fucking loud. I jumped over it. Oh, what? How did you miss? Like that snap sound. Is that Lucifer just snapping me back into existence?
これは鎧を回復させるアイテムだね。
ノック、お前ならすぐに見つけられるさ。
私だ、イノック。
Oh, I'm supposed to be playing?
今日は人の体を借りてきた。我々は常にお前のそばにいるぞ。
あんたを見てるとなんだかほっとけなくてよ。
探している人たち見つかるといいね。
They forget to translate that?
焦る必要はない。時間はいくらでもあるんだ。そう、いくらでもな。
タワーを探しな。打天使はそこにいる。
イーノック、アザゼルがあなたを狙っています。これからは名を隠しなさい。
タワーなどどこにも存在せん。幻じゃ。
Oh, he knocked me out the earth.
お前と一緒じゃ命がいくつあっても足りないよ。
心配するな、ハドラニエル。
I'm trying to read the subtitles, look at the pictures, and fight at the same time. I don't think you actually have to fight. I think this is just for combo practice.
私、もうすぐ結婚するの。あなたみたいにいつまでも若くないし。
Wait, why does he do that sometimes?
お前はなぜ年を取らんのじゃ。永遠の命を持つ者などいるものか。エベドを抹殺せよ。
お前には不死の力が与えられたのさ。あいつらを連れ戻すまで旅はいつまでも続くぞ。ん？私か？私はいつまでもお前のそばにいるよ。
ミドラッシュ、ラファエルからあなたにプレゼントがあるそうです。
この7つの湖は100年前にできたんだってさ。
Playing this in Japanese is kind of making it difficult to follow the story.
あいつらの居場所も
They want you to play while you're listening.
私はタワーから来た。諦めの悪い。警告を無視するつもりか。
But you only get the launcher if you do the delay. That was super weird. This game is super weird. Turned around. Oh, you fucked me up. I can't attack that? Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, that had hella range.
き続けて
Okay. Getting used to fighting someone that fights back.
神は言っている。ここで死ぬ定めではないと。
Did I fail to mash out of death? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Perfect guard. Temporary vulnerable.
我々を追うなと警告したはずだぞ。いけねのなら仕方ない。
He already broke my arm. Dodge through.
諦めちゃダメだ。動き続けて。
I did it. I did it. Wait, so the whole point of this fight is just to do that? You can't even beat this guy? You're just supposed to
もう二度と
mash out of death?
これ以上選択を誤るな。
I knew something were fishy. Whoa. Gotta beat my ass.
彼は自由の民です。あなたにタワー内の情報を伝えてくれるでしょう。
Freeman notes. Heavenly messenger, he wanders from place to place, never aging and never dying. He's a wise and righteous man, a mighty warrior. For this he is despised by those in power, and must constantly change his name. He may truly be the messenger from heaven who will resurrect Ishtar. Man, what is this game about? I see. He's got my weapon.
この先素手ではきついだろう。アーチを奪え。
Steal the enemy weapon, then purify them to make them your own. The time to strike is when you've knocked your opponent unconscious. Totally necessary back handspring combo. Is he wearing jeans? Why is an angel wearing jeans?
進みなさい、イーノック。
あの未知なる建造物、あれが打天使の潜むタワーなのか。だがあの建造物に彼らの魂は感じられない。
Yeah, I have the vaguest memory of this right here. I don't remember anything specific about it, but I remember this is a thing. These bozos can't live long enough for me to do a real combo.
Yeah, すまない。まだ見つかってないんだ。いや、かなり近づいてるよ。私にはわかるんだ。
In your bones? You even have bones? Hey, what up, Gypsy Claw? You thought they were wearing a bra, not gonna lie, who the main character? Yeah, he looks a little bit androgynous, but that might be intentional. That might be very intentional. 105740. What do you mean 105740, huh? Hold on, I'm gonna save it a new location and see what it says in comparison.
Ah.
241934. Huh? what does that number represent? 217? That can't be game time because I've been playing for less than 48 minutes. I think that's the time of night, right? Yeah, it's the time of night. Then what's the 241934 about? What the fuck? I wonder what that number is. I don't know, man. I don't know. Weird. I'm just trying to figure out how long I played this for before. I had a save file from how long ago was it? 15 years ago, 2013. So I haven't played this game in 15 years. But that's the same for every game I've been playing recently. They're all 15 and older games that I haven't touched. Is this the same studio as the previous game? Oh no, even though I talked about that a bunch. This is actually kind of an interesting company. This game is by an ex-Devil May Cry dev who got hired by this company called like UTG or something like that. I don't know, some this publishing company, but this publishing company, they publish a shitload of games. I think they're based out of the UK. They published like a lot of SNK's games, like King of Fighters and SNK Neo Wave and all this stuff. Like this company has published a shitload of SNK games, which I didn't know until recently. I didn't realize. But this game was supposed to be like the game that was gonna put this publisher on the map in terms of like a development studio. They hired a high-profile Japanese action game developer and said, hey, create a new IP for us that's gonna sell like hotcakes, because you know Devil May Cry and Bayonetta and Ninja Gaiden are all hot properties. You know, let's get in on it. So he made a game where you play an androgynous angel running around heaven getting babbled at by random people, and nobody got it. And there's also 2D action platformer sections. Anyway, the game you're talking about, Infinite Undiscovery, I was gonna attempt to do the endgame dungeon, but I put the game in and looked at what it was gonna take for me to unlock the endgame dungeon, and I kind of am in like a weird spot where I was like, yeah, this is gonna take hours of grinding. So I have a save file right before the end of the game, and I have a save file in a new game plus on the next difficulty setting. And so in order to access the endgame dungeon in that first save file, I would need to go through the end game dungeon, kill the 2 mini bosses in the dungeon right before the final boss, and then walk out of the dungeon, and then you get the item from killing those two. You get the items from killing those 2 mini bosses to unlock the final optional end game dungeon. But the things that we're seeing online were saying like you should be level 100 and my characters are level 80, so I'd need to grind 20 levels before I could attempt it. So I don't know, that sounded like a lot of like, that's like a couple hours of just like, you know, jerking off just to even get into the endgame dungeons. So that didn't sound too crazy about doing that. And then the way New Game Plus game works in this game is that if you start a New Game Plus on the same difficulty, you get to keep all your levels and weapons and equipment and the items that unlock the endgame dungeon. And the entrance to the endgame dungeon is next to the starting town in the game. It literally is staring you in the face the entire fucking game. So it's right there. It's accessible from chapter 1 as soon as you start a new game. I made a New Game Plus in the next difficulty setting and you don't carry over anything. So my characters, I either have to basically complete the endgame dungeon, run out of it, and grind 20 levels, or you know, I would have to replay through the entire game on the next hardest difficulty to access it. So that's not good. So and then I found something else crazy about that game. I don't think I ever knew this. That game has 10 difficulty settings. Every time you beat the game, you unlock a new difficulty until the 10th go through, and that's the final difficulty. Have you ever heard of an RPG that had 10 difficulty settings? It's basically like how the Souls games work. Usually they scale in difficulty up to play through like 8 or 9 or something like that, and then I don't think they get harder after that. But it's kind of fun, you know, it's kind of the Dark Souls of RPGs if you really want to look at it like that. But anyway, so I thought about it and I was like, well, I do like that game and I want to play it again someday, and I do want to play it on harder difficulties or whatever, but I figured I decided I'm just gonna do that endgame dungeon in my next loop whenever I decide to play that game again. That's insane for an RPG. It really is, but you remember what I told you last time, the game doesn't really have much of a story. So I guess they figured like people are here for the gameplay anyway, so whatever, you know. They're probably going to skip all the cutscenes because the cutscenes are kind of nonsense anyway. They don't really explain much about the game, so you know, infinite, it's the real infinite on Discovery. If 10 is infinite, then it's closer to infinite than infinite on Discovery is. So you only have 2 difficulties in that game. But dude, I was reading this post and someone was like, so when the difficulty increases, they increase the enemy damage and HP value by a multiplier. And at playthrough 9, the multiplier is 3.0. When you go to playthrough 10, the multiplier jumps from 3.0 to 5.0. So the biggest single difficulty jump is in the 9th to the 10th playthrough, where it gets exponentially harder than it's been in every other difficulty setting. That sounded insane. You have to be a really dedicated fan of that game to get to that one. Jesus Christ, I'm just looking at playing it again someday. But anyway, I have a bazillion other games I want to play too, but if we ever get to the point in the stream where I'm just playing the greatest hits, Resonance of Fate will definitely be in there, but I'm not gonna do the end game dungeon now, just because I can't really get to it that easily. And you know, being like, hey, you haven't played this game in 15 years, jump into the final dungeon, beat 2 of the final bosses, 2 of the 3 final bosses. You know, that, I don't know, that alone is like kind of a big ask. You know, it's like, damn, I have to relearn how to play the whole game in the most difficult content. That sounds like a pretty tough thing to do. Anyway, so we're gonna play this weird fucking game instead. I played this game, you know, back in the day whenever I got it. This is actually a present from my brother, which, you know, it was like a game I didn't like really ever plan on buying or wasn't that interested in, but you know, it was like a birthday present or some shit like that. And you know, I played it and actually I thought it was pretty good, but it's just one of those games that it's like, you know, you start playing it and then it's like, you know, oh, let me play another, you know, 2,000 hours of Street Fighter 4 and KOF 13 and Guilty Gear Xrd, with you know, a couple thousand hours of Dark Souls 1 and 3 and Bloodborne mixed in there, and you know, maybe some computer game too or something. You know, it's just like it just fell off. It was like, yeah, it's a cool game, but you know, I just like never got around to playing it again. But that changes now because we're streaming it and we're gonna do it start to finish. Let's fucking go. He will be in touch. Let's beat it now. We're gonna beat it like it's my meat and it owes me money. So the story of this game is that I think you're an angel and you're trying to capture 5 fallen angels and imprison them inside this big hand in heaven. So the fallen angels, I think they came down to Earth or something. Wait, oh, even though you can't cancel on the block, you see how long it takes me to block when I'm swinging? It seemed right there, it seemed like I did a perfect parry even though I was in mid-attack animation. Maybe you're always able to perfect parry despite being stuck in an attack animation if you time it correctly. For some reason I have difficulty judging my distance to these things. Am I like blind in one eye now? What's going on here? Oh, what? He hit me out the earth. Should I clean my weapon after every single fight? Kind of feels like that would be smart. Your character doesn't automatically turn to face the enemies when you're close to them. It kind of throws me off. You have to... Feels like you have to manually aim all your attacks. After playing, you know, however many hours of Ninja Gaiden 2 I played, I'm used to that being a mechanic, so I need to adjust to this game. It's a different video game, Chain. Different video game with different rules. Oh, weird. It's not a tower, it's a fucking weird tentacle dick. What the hell? What the fuck? What is happening? That thing's even bigger than the other thing. God damn. Oh, this is the actual... Okay, yeah, they said that the fallen angels were like concealing where they're hiding with this like illusion realm. So that's the place they actually are, is in the dark place, I guess. They ran out of budget. They ran out of budget to animate the cutscenes.
あれがウォッチャーたちのいるタワーだ。なかなか見つけられなかったのは、タワーのある空間が巧妙に帳で覆い尽くされていたせいだ。さあ、イーノック、タワーを目指せ。打天使たちを捕獲しろ。発見が遅れたのは、タワーのある空間が帳によって巧妙に覆い尽くされていたためである。切り裂かれた次元の向こうには、打天使たちが築き上げた巨大なタワーと その周囲に広がる都市
Sprawling city. Is that it?
次元扉によって
Fireworks?
タワーを隠していたとは
Chapter 2, the tower. Wonder what chapter I made it to. Yeah, it's not like Devil May Cry though, where it's like constantly keeping track of your style, you know? It's like rating you and grading you on how well you're doing. It seems a lot more chill. Oh right, I'm supposed to do something with your weapon? I stole his weapon and purified it? Okay. Was he naked? Did I knock all that dude's clothes off? What the hell? I mean, the visuals look cool. It looks cool. I'll give it up. I don't know if I'm on enough drugs to play this game. I might need to go find a bar and buy some more drugs. I don't know if I have enough drugs in my system to truly appreciate this. Vary the timing of your attacks to break your opponent's guard. Oh, so you only do that when they're blocking. Okay. That's why you flip behind them. Okay, they're blocking and then you smack them in the back of the head. Got it. And then I can take his weapon? And then I knock all his clothes off. Ooh, yeah, perfect parry. Hell yeah. These guys can't even live long enough for me to do my whole combo. So I guess the moral is don't be too attached to your weapon, okay? Because you can just steal other people's weapons. Got you. You can even hear singing. Are we the baddies? They're like having a party and we came to fuck their party up. Maybe we're the bad guy. Yo, the air stalling. Let's go. Yeah, I think I got the hang of the combat. Can save already.
Yeah. 見つけたよ。間違いない。あいつらの居場所だ。まったく困った連中だね。こんなもの作って。
Ding a ding a ding. Ding a ding a ding.
あ、大丈夫。止められるよ。きっと。じゃあまた。
Okay, now they want me to go back. Go back where you came, Chain. Why? What's the point of going back? Is there anything over here? It's the armor repair, right? Oh, he didn't come up with me? What? I mean, I'll give it up, man. It feels good to play and it's interesting to look at. It's just kind of loud, but I don't think that's the game's fault. I think that's because I'm using a $20 audio interface to capture the audio through my PC and transmit it to my headphones. So you're hearing probably for me, the audio is kind of distorted. You're probably hearing it normally. So I can't blame that on the game. Any attacker leaves himself open for an instant when he strikes, so if it pays to take a bit from an adversary? What? Take a hit from an adversary, then strike back to counterattack? That can be more painful for your opponent. Hold down X. Oh, are they saying you can absorb attacks while you're charging your heavies? Yeah, okay, that's what happened right there, I see. Oh, he broke my guard, or my armor. I guess the advantage of stealing their weapon is that I don't ever have to clean my weapon, right? Because if I keep fighting them, my weapon's gonna get dirty, but if I just steal their weapon, then I just get a clean weapon. So it's like, it may seem like, do you really need to do that every time? But I guess it's worth it. There's multiple reasons for why it's worth it. You're taking their weapon away, you're cleaning, you're getting a clean weapon, like, seems like a smart idea. The evolved ones? He's talking about humans? Evolution without strife? Some pretty straightforward level design so far. Big heal. Free man. What up, bro? The tower. The fallen angels left heaven, hiding themselves from God's eyes. People flocked to the false world they created and were covered by a veil. The people flourished and reveled in civilization. They worshipped the fallen angels and forgot God. Our prayers could no longer be heard by God. What a shame. That immediately knocks them over, damn. That's rough for them. It's kind of weird that they don't die like humans do. They explode into particles of light. Weird. It's a cool view. Wonder what I do with these orbs that I'm collecting. Alright, we're almost at the top.
Yeah. ああ、ちょっと厄介な場所だけどね。あいつを信じるしかないよ。じゃ、また連絡する。
Talking about me behind my back? Ding-a-da-ding, ding-a-da-ding. I guess this game is no like heads-up display. I don't know. I feel weird like bringing my camera back, you know? Feels like the kind of game where you want to capture the whole screen. Observer in the sky. The fallen angels have appointed monstrosities to monitor and threaten people. Clad in gold and silver armor, the pair of monitors are frightening to behold. They soar through the sky, unleashing endless showers of blades. They're fucking fighter jets. Let's go.
Miro, また奇妙なやつが出てきたぞ。
So they're
問題は
my pets?
この小さいやつ。ガーレといってアーチと同じ戦うための知恵だ。
Gales?
これを奪うのはかなり大変だぞ。近づくのも一苦労だ。
避けながら進むのです。
Keep moving and evade attacks. Oh, I tried dodging. Tried doing the dodge. Is this dodge not even invincible? Is it just for positioning? Okay, you can just jump. Okay. Oh, they boop you into the pit. Can I dodge in midair? I can't. Oh, I have to do the whole thing in one go. Okay, okay, okay. Don't get knocked over, I guess. Oh, my armor. I didn't jump in time. They're staggering their shots now? Let's see how it is. Oh, I got fucking blasted. Ah, they're shooting more. They're ramping up their shooting. Yo, Enoch, bro. Dodge these fuckers. Ah. Are they done? Are we done? Holy fucking mount, dude. The way he holds his weapon looks wrong. It's just weird. It's like a big, you know, it's like a dual lightsaber except the beam is in the middle. Like what? He basically just swings it like it's a sword. I don't know. It's kind of sword-ish. I keep thinking, alright, we're almost there. We're at the top. And then more stuff happens. Game, you can't put things inside some breakable objects and not others. Because now I have to break every object in the game because there might be something inside of it. You know? What are those?
Yeah. それがまだね、ちょっと足踏みしてるよ。
What you mean I'm treading water, bro?
それもまだなんだ。もちろん心配しなくてもいずれ手に入れられると思うよ。
You wanna see treading water? I'm popping off.
一度は経験してるしね。あ、また連絡する。
This guy's always talking to God, reporting in what I'm doing. Whoa, what the? Enemies? Yep. Alright, revenge time, motherfucker. Silver Sarge and Gold Sarge?
いいのか、気をつけろ。こいつはカーネじゃないと倒せない。
The other guy's just watching, huh? I'll take that. What the fuck? New weapon. I don't really understand what the fuck is happening. Like, this weapon's mad weird. Oh, you're alive, right? Dude, what a weird weapon. That's weird. It's just weird. Gonna make some food. Alright, man. Take it easy. The Gale is tailor-made for long-range attacks, letting you damage enemies and objects from a distance. It also lets you unleash a Gale tackle, a move that moves you forward with a shockwave. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of that. Okay. Okay, so you can keep delaying your attack. Interesting. I mean, same basic like moveset as the other thing, just a little bit different.
Yeah. ガーレは手に入れたよ。いや、それはまだ言ってない。焦って言うこともないだろう。あ、またね。
Love listening to a one-sided conversation. Great. Some Kojima style shit right there. Hey, let's make this guy listen to a one-sided conversation for the entire game. I don't think it ever changes. wisp.
向こうに飛び移りなさい。
Whoa, what the fuck was that? Okay, so when there are things to attack, and you do the heavy attack, it like lasts longer. Okay. It's this thing in the middle. What even is that? What did I just pick up? They keep making you think you're at the end of the section and then they give you more stuff. But I guess we are moving up every time. We're pretty much parallel with the eyeball, but I gotta use the restroom real quick. BRB. This music is weird as hell. One more second. I'm gonna do one more thing. Okay, let's go. Rip. I think I need a different weapon. I think I need the other weapon so I can glide over the gap. Oh, you can air dash. Hold up. Never mind. Can you do it more than once? No, it takes your air option. There we go. All for some lore? Man. Sariel, there are 7 fallen angels who ruled the tower. Of the 7, Sariel is the most passionate and violent. He whispers sweet words of love to women and provokes men into battle. Despite this, people love Sariel. How can they not see? He's still alive? This weapon seems a little bit strong. Okay, that definitely has a maximum range to it. I kept thinking to myself, like, this reminds me of VR for some reason, or like, this would look cool in VR, and then it dawned on me, this looks like that game Thumper, kinda. Similar art style. Oh, barely. Barely made it. Hello.
あの亡霊はあなたに伝えたいことがあるようです。後を追いましょう。
Follow the spirit. Is this gonna be Trial of Valor? Kill 100 enemies. The darkness. If you want to escape the darkness, jump up to the foothold. If the vileness seeping up from below ensnares you, your very soul will be corrupted by the dark. What? Is this gonna be the 2D section? When you're down here, you may want to look around for some bones. Word has it the Desians of this place dragged Ishtar's remains down here and hid them. Fragment of Ishtar's bones. Weird. Oh wait, am I in a hurry? Am I supposed to be going fast? Oh my god, you jump high as fuck. Oh, I think I was supposed to be going fast this whole time. Oops. Hit them bones. Hello? Is it supposed to take this long? Oh, I think the game froze. Yo, the disc looked a little bit suspect. I remember when I pulled it out of the case. There were these little like spots on it that looked kind of weird, and I put my finger over the spot, and it was like sharp. It like stuck out from the disc surface, so I scratched a couple of them off with my nail, you know, without scratching the disc, but it was still weird that it happened. Remains of Ishtar dragged to the darkness. I hear the voice of God. The world is a false prison created by fallen angels. The souls of all will descend into the darkness. How many of these bones of Ishtar are there? Am I missing any? Don't know. What the fuck? I'm so confused. Escape from darkness. Is there a better benefit to that than just some text blurb? Do I get something cooler than that? Almost. These things are definitely better for breaking objects, I'll tell you that much.
人の愛は無限の力を秘めている。俺はその愛に憧れて打点した。だから戦う。お前が神の代理であっても。
向こうから仕掛けてくる。
Oh, he got me. Wait, recover. I didn't recover in time? Damn. Got fucked up. Did I even hurt him? Maybe I'm supposed to lose. Caw. Some enemies create a subconscious space to draw you into. If you suddenly feel faint beyond the alert, it's a sign your soul is under attack. Of course, the enemy that materialize before you are nothing but phantoms. But the suffering their attacks inflict on your body is real. You must defeat them all to regain consciousness.
どうやらサリエルの意識下に引き込まれたようだね。
我々の真意を理解せよ。人であるお前がタワーの進化の先にある未来を思い描けぬはずがない。
Can't attack.
あなたペンより重いものを持ったことあるの
Dunk. Not that. The tooltip said I had to defeat phantoms. What?
あれは人と打天使の間に生を受けたネフィリムだよ。
Okay.
イーノック、後を追いかけてタワーに入ろう。
Why does Enoch have titties?
ま、君の腕次第だが、早ければ7時間ほどでクリアできるんじゃないかな。
I just told you the length of the game. Should only take you 7 hours. Oh, this is the first
これはアークエンジェルたちの
true
肖像画だ
2D
な。
section.
あいつらこんなものを飾って何のつもりだ。
戦いを司る天使にふさわしい力強い姿。これはウリエルの肖像画だな。これは私の肖像画だ。人にとって大天使ミカエルはこのような姿でイメージされているのだな。これはラファエルの肖像画だろうか。彼の心優しい性格がよく現れている。
What a weird game. Hey, what up, girl? Gabrielle, what's up?
聡明な雰囲気はまさしく彼女だ。
Yeah, wisdom. That's definitely what I'm thinking. Got some big wisdom.
Tower に侵入できたようだな。打天使たちはこのタワーの各階に自分の支配する世界を構築している。最下層はエゼキエルだ。奴は子供たちと一緒にここで暮らしている。あいつを捕らえて天界に連れ戻すのが最初の仕事だ。成功を祈ってるよ。
Kind of weird that
イーノックはついにタワー内部に侵入した。
Lucifer is your homie.
ウォッチャーたちは各階に自分を崇拝する人を集め、共に暮らしており、最下層の世界はエゼキエ
Is
ル
this supposed to be the Tower of Babel? I can't tell.
イーノックはエゼキエルを捕らえるべく、彼女と彼女の愛する息子たちが住む聖域へと足を踏み入れた。
Weird ass game. What the fuck? What is that? Souls of the Beloved. Something tells me they're not friendly. You'll find wandering souls inside the tower, caught up in the power of darkness and doomed to stalk the hallways forever. You'll be paralyzed if you touch one, and the only way to get free is to keep struggling and moving until your body as much as possible.
彼女たちはタワーをさまよう亡霊だ。取りつかれたら激しく体を動かして体から追い出すんだ。
Shake free of these hoes, is what the game is telling you. Rise up, king.
エゼキエルは監視しているようだね。
I mean, I like the other weapon more, but you know, what if I need a ranged attack for something? You know, it's like, how can I justify giving up my ranged attack? Inoku.
小さな女の子の気配を感じるよ。君を探しているようだね。
Little girl. Oh, I can't even see you. Oh, the range. Damn, I got rid of my range attack at the wrong time.
やあ、ひっきりなしに邪魔が入るよ。うん、時間がかかりそうだね。まあ武器の奪い方にもよるよ。じゃあまた。
I feel like I remember having fun with this game until I got to one of the 2D side-scrolling sections and then being like, eh, this kind of sucks, and then never playing it again. But we'll see, because right now I'm having fun with it, but we'll see if I feel that way when I get to one of the 2D side-scrolling sections. I mean, the last one was cool, but you know, that was like just looking at some pretty art. That was an actual gameplay section. But I think it's pretty late because I started stream hella late. Yeah, it's almost 4 AM. We'll go one more checkpoint, why not? Weird. What the? How did he knock me over from all the way over there? What's going on? What am I getting knocked over by? What? What? Am I supposed to lose this fight too? I gotta say, I'm not a fan of being forced to lose 3 boss fights in a row. That's not something I'm crazy about. But maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm just a bozo. Maybe I suck. Is it possible to win those fights? What the fuck? Purdy visual. Oh, he can do a charge attack too. I'm parrying every hit of that. You have to like parry it like it's third strike. Chun-Li super. You guys have a lot of hit points. Mistakes are made. Can't tell what that guy behind me is doing. Weird. Do you still take damage? I mean, I'm assuming you still take damage when you do one of those charge attacks, but it lets you armor through, so you ignore the hit stun. One time only? Whoa, what the fuck?
エゼキエルは地上界の自然に惹かれて打点した。しかしその自然に対する愛情は独りよがりで、時に残酷ですらある。
Why would I want to change weapons already? I haven't done anything. Oh, no. I didn't realize. Wait. Oh, we almost made it. What was that thing I just got? Search for a hero. Nana's run off again somewhere. She's infatuated with Sin's tale of a brave Ishtar. She wanders about incessantly with the partner of hers, searching for the messenger from heaven. If she ever does find him, it would certainly save us from this whole ordeal. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, bro. I know what you're talking about. 100%. Oh, he fucking smoked me. Whoa, you moved hella fast. I'm always surprised at how many hits it takes. Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, what is this? He's got moves when he's unarmed, damn. How do I hit him? It won't target him. I guess you're supposed to use the heavy attack. Oops. 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 What? Nice face. What is it? Is it a kappa? No, the kappas are bald on top of their head. This guy's got some hair. Gauntlets. It's only 3 weapons in the game.
君にもあの神の武器が必要だね。攻撃して気絶させるんだ。そしてベイルを奪おう。
Wow, he got absolutely stun lock. To shield? It's 2 shields. What? Oh, rip. Veil combines defense with destruction ability. Use it to unleash the progress fort skill and move while guarding. Some objects can only be destroyed with Veil.
ベイルは防御に優れているよ。破壊力を目いっぱい生かすんだ。
It does get a different attack. Weird. If you do a charge attack at the end of the string, it usually seems to change it. Oh, what? Elbow drop to people's elbow? The fuck was that? Full heal, maybe? It missed? Oh wait, I gotta cleanse. Did he kill it for me?
Yeah. やっとベイルも手に入れたよ。それは心配ないよ。これまでもうまく特性を見極めてちゃんと使いこなしてきてるし。じゃ、また連絡する。
This guy never talks to me, he just talks about me. Okay, that's a good place to... I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. What a weird game, dude. Anyway, I'm enjoying it though. I'm having a good time with it. And we'll play more of it tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Peace.